From ancient civilizations to modern times, there have been countless accounts of mysterious beings appearing during moments of danger, crisis, or despair. These beings are often described as glowing, radiant, winged, or simply impossible to mistake for anything human. Across religions, cultures, and continents, one theme repeats itself. Humanity has always believed that something unseen is watching, guiding, and sometimes intervening. In this video, we explore the historical stories, theories, and spiritual interpretations surrounding beings often described as angels or messengers. Prepare yourself, because some of these accounts stretch far beyond coincidence and into a realm that has fascinated humankind for thousands of years. This video explores historical evidence, theories, and mysteries. Some ideas remain debated, and all information presented is based on documented findings and research. Viewer discretion is advised for speculative interpretations. Before we begin, I encourage you to stay until the very end. The final section explores a pattern so unusual that researchers and historians continue to debate it today. It may shift the way you look at unexplained moments in your own life. For thousands of years, ancient texts have described divine messengers appearing before major turning points. In ancient Mesopotamia, clay tablets referenced shining beings who appeared beside kings and scribes during visions. These beings were believed to offer warnings or knowledge not normally available to humans. In ancient Egypt, certain inscriptions described luminous guides who protected pharaohs as they journeyed to the afterlife. Scholars debate whether these were symbolic depictions or descriptions of actual supernatural encounters. The mystery only deepens as similar accounts appear in cultures that never had contact with one another. In ancient Greece, individuals reported encounters with ethereal figures who appeared just moments before danger. These visitations were often described as protective presences, guiding people away from cliffs, storms, or violent confrontations. Historians note that these reports were not limited to the elite. Farmers, soldiers, and travelers all spoke of sudden, unexplainable assistance that felt purposeful and intelligent. As we move through history, the pattern continues. During the Middle Ages, there were countless accounts of travelers being saved by mysterious figures who vanished the moment danger passed. Descriptions often included glowing silhouettes, calm voices, and a sense of overwhelming peace that defied logic or fear. Monks who recorded these stories described them as divine interventions, but also noted that the individuals involved often had no previous spiritual background. These encounters happened to ordinary people during ordinary moments, which makes the pattern even more unusual. In the 19th century, something remarkable occurred. Reports of mysterious protectors increased during wars and natural disasters. Soldiers described strangers who pulled them from danger only to disappear seconds later. Nurses and doctors wrote about patients who claimed someone stood beside them during life-threatening moments. In many of these reports, the individuals described the same sensations: a warm presence, a feeling of safety, and a voice that spoke just a few words before fading. Modern researchers have tried to approach these encounters scientifically. Some psychologists believe these experiences may be connected to survival instincts or moments of extreme stress. They theorize that the brain may produce protective hallucinations during near-death experiences. Others argue that the consistency of descriptions across cultures and centuries suggests something more, something that cannot be dismissed as a mental projection because the similarities are too precise. Neurologists studying near-death experiences have reported fascinating patterns. Many individuals describe seeing radiant beings standing at their bedside or guiding them through darkness. The most striking detail is that these reports are nearly identical among people of completely different backgrounds. Scientists have yet to find a concrete explanation for why strangers from opposite sides of the world recall the same imagery, the same guidance, and the same calming messages. One of the most mysterious categories of these encounters involves what researchers call the hidden helper phenomenon. These events usually involve individuals who appear in moments of crisis, offer assistance, and then vanish without a trace. Witnesses often describe these helpers as unusually calm, with an almost surreal glow. What makes these cases so compelling is that many occur in public spaces with multiple witnesses. Entire groups of people have reported the sudden appearance of a stranger, who helps them and disappears before anyone can identify them. Some spiritual researchers suggest that these encounters could represent a form of guidance that exists outside our normal understanding of reality. They propose that humanity may have an unseen, supportive dimension that occasionally interacts with us during moments of extreme need. While these theories remain speculative, they continue to attract interest because so many stories throughout history follow the same structure and emotional impact. There are also accounts involving dreams or visions that provide warnings later proven accurate. For example, individuals have described receiving messages urging them to change travel plans or avoid dangerous routes. When these warnings match real-world events, the question becomes impossible to ignore. Where did the information come from? And how did the message find its way to the person before the event occurred? Now, we arrive at one of the most debated mysteries in these encounters. The pattern researchers refer to as the barrier moment. This occurs when an individual feels a physical force stopping them from moving forward, even though no one is physically present. Many people report that this force feels protective and gentle, yet undeniably real. Stories include someone being pulled back from a busy intersection or held still moments before a structure collapsed. Physical evidence often shows that the person avoided serious harm by mere seconds. Yet, the mechanism behind the invisible force remains unexplained. As we examine these mysteries, the question becomes clear. Are these encounters illusions created by the mind, or interactions with something beyond human perception? Historians, spiritual scholars, and researchers continue to seek answers. But the evidence remains a blend of documented experiences and unexplained patterns. Regardless of the interpretation, one truth stands out. The phenomenon persists across time, cultures, and belief systems, making it one of the most enduring mysteries of human existence. The final question for you is this: if so many individuals claim to have been guided, saved, or warned at the exact moment they needed help most, could these experiences reflect a hidden aspect of consciousness, history, or reality itself? The answer may be more complex than we can understand with our current knowledge, and that is exactly what makes this mystery so compelling. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration fascinating, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more dives into the world's greatest mysteries. The ideas presented in this video are for informational and entertainment purposes. Interpretations of ancient evidence are speculative, and viewers are encouraged to research and explore further on their own.